Self-doubt is killing dreams, killing bodies, killing cells, making people fat, making people poor, making people fight, because we doubt our true selves. There's something I really want to share with you because I have a feeling that you needed to hear it as much as I did. I love having conversations with people who know that we are more than our body, and we're more than our brain, we're more than our bank account, we're more than our circle of friends and our family. That we are this amazing source and receiving center of love, light, and life, and that's what's really going on. Like, there's a really big infinite game going on behind the scenes. That's the game of life, the love of life. And it's going to keep going on. It's been going on forever. So my name is Tom Miller, and I am a teacher. I taught elementary school, that became a fitness professional, that had a little, had a break in there for some incarceration and some addiction. We'll get to that later. Who's now just devoted to the truth, sharing my personal truth, hoping we can all align more with the truth. And here's the thing, I'm not alone. I am seeing more and more and more YouTube videos, books from people other than Eckhart Tolle, people back from Neville Goddard, Naval recently. I mean, there's so many. Even Alex Hormozy, one of the best business coaches in the world, and his wife Layla, they are referencing these spiritual principles all the time. That's why they're so successful. So, by the way, money, I am not saying don't have it. In fact, you need it. The more people that are awakening and sharing this spiritual truth, this universal truth. God, the word spiritual, the word God, the word love, it just throws people off. So just think universal truths. They are living by them. They are extremely successful. But why are they so successful? And people that are awakening, they call it spiritual awakening. I feel like it's more like remembering. Because there's certain perfect people that were born on this planet, and we knew right from the beginning that there's more going on than just our bodies, our brains, our bank account, our jobs, our family, our friends, our girlfriend. And we became complacent because there's no outside evidence. We didn't learn that in school. We don't learn it from our parents. And if we did, then they're like hippies or witches or gypsies or woo-woos, and they just get labeled as these things that don't really fit into the life game. Recently I've come across Eckhart Tolle, I love. Of course, Tony Robbins, he's been talking about the physiological way to connect with this for a long time. Change your story, change your state, change there's something else, your actions maybe. But I love them. Brene Brown, love her. And all of them are taking the life game and they're integrating it ever so slightly with this truth that's going on. And I recently came across Brenda Turner. She's doing it. She's just like me. Well, she's way prettier, way better spoken, and way better at making videos than me. But she's saying the same thing. And she used to be a fitness coach too. And what's happening? More and more people with financial success are sharing this message. And they're sharing that the reason that the financial success and life success and happiness, joy, peace is happening is because of this alignment with truth, with true light, with true love, light, and life. That's the truth. And there is an infinite source of energy that all energy flows from, that is love, light, and life. And this energy allows us humans with free will and a mind to create the life experience that we actually desire and that we wake up every day excited about, and to create art in the form of videos, writing, posts, songs, chanting, music, meditations, movies, I mean, art can come in so many ways now. This is art. Like for me, I'm not making a video. I'm going to share my truth in the form of this art, and it helps me. That way, I'm not scared. I'm not scared to share it because that was the old story. Us conscious, creative artists are struggling with an epidemic of self-worth. I mean, it's collective. Even people that wouldn't consider themselves a conscious artist, creator, sharer of the light, sharer of the truth, they just forgot. They know that that's in there, but through complacency, through conformity, because no one else was telling them, hey, this is okay. This is actually the truth. What you've known and felt this whole time in your heart, in your essence, that was always been the truth. But because we all have this in us, and some of it is so strong and powerful, it's always in the background, like humming, calling us. Well, humming. But more and more people, God, what's his last name? David Bayer? I believe so. I mean, awesome. Eckhart Tolle, when I read his book, like my body vibrated. I felt like a weird feeling. When I read Seed of the Soul with Gary Zukav, I felt a tingle. But I still didn't really go all the way in because no one else was playing by those universal truths. No one else was tapping into consciousness to actually get through problems. So I made money. I had the mortgage, the family, the house, all that stuff. And when that didn't really numb away, distract me from this inner buzzing, drugs. Lots of drugs. Of course, porn, gambling, overworking, overtraining, working out, overeating. I mean, I've had pretty much every addictive trait out there you can name. And they were all to just distract me. Just to numb that feeling of there's more. What you're doing is fine, but there's more underneath that's what's going to really feel good to do. We are an infinite, abundant, never ending source of energy. That all the religions are right, all the spiritual teachers are right, but no one's so right that everyone else is wrong. What I'm trying to say is what's going on with all of us doubting our self-worth, with lacking the confidence to share our message and to move forward towards what we desire, is because what we know on a really deep essence level that's from universal intelligence, from the universal laws and truths, we have forgotten, pushed away, because we have conformed. We've complied. We've followed the rules so we can win at the game of life. People are proving every day now that you could win at the game of life on the physical plane, because that's where we all are. It's hard to pay much more attention to anything besides this 3D physical world because that's what we're experiencing every day. That's our life experience. But we can have an amazing life experience and still honor the truth. And you don't have to make a video like this and put yourself out there and worry about people not liking it and it being lame. You don't have to do that. All we have to do is align with this true essence. Allow it to flow in. And when that happens, more people will appear in your life to say, hey, you're on the right track. I believe that too. I've known that too. And they may even say the same exact words you've thought to yourself. Right now, we are awakening it's evolving. Like we've evolved as human beings. Our prefrontal cortex evolved, allowed us to solve things and figure things out. Our bodies have evolved. We have become pretty good operating systems. But now, connection with our true self, our consciousness, our light that is beyond thinking. I mean, it was before words and beyond words now. It's energy. And now it's evolving across this whole planet Earth because more and more people are embracing this energy and this truth, and they're sharing it. That helped me realize, hey, all these thoughts and beliefs that I've pushed down in order to play the game, get a job, be successful, have a good body, win, compete, all of those, you can do them at the same time. You can play the game on planet Earth as it's set up now, but also have the truth leading the way. So we are encountering a dramatic epidemic of low self-worth, of self-doubt. Self-doubt is killing dreams, killing bodies, killing cells, making people fat, making people poor, making people fight, because we doubt our true selves. And you know, it's not our fault. It's not your fault, because you didn't know any better. Your parents don't teach it to you. Schools don't teach it to us. But we know it's in there, and it's like we have to ignore it. And so we sort of have this cognitive dissonance going in where we know the truth, but we're playing all the rules that everyone else taught us. Play the game of life, but do it in flow. Do it with this infinite intelligence and energy flowing through you. The reason it doesn't feel infinite to you is the same reason it didn't feel infinite to me, is because we're not receiving it. We're not allowing it. We're blocking it with our self-doubt, our judgments, our labels, our to-do lists, our ogres, the traumas of being abused as a kid, of losing everything, of being divorced, all those traumas, I call them your ogres. They're just energy structures. They are not the truth. They will transmute and align with the truth you define today. Now, I'm here to tell you, more and more people are waking up, awakening, embracing, sharing, and you have full permission to allow the truth of what you truly are, who you truly are, and how powerful you are to set you free. There it is. Know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That's what they're talking about. The truth is, we are not separate from this infinite source of energy. We are absolutely connected, and it's our mind, our emotional structures, and various other energy systems that shut us off. But when we allow the truth to flow in, self-doubt becomes very secondary and eventually fades away. When we align our desire, and by the way, desire is fine. Desire means your soul, your mind, your awareness is expanding, and you see things, feel things, and you desire more. Yes. But right away, Source knows that desire. Now we have to just allow and align so we can see the actions to take, the people we need to meet, the people we need to learn from, the people we need to teach and share with. That way, our desire shows up in the 3D. And everyone says, how'd you do it? And you say, I aligned. I aligned with the truth. And I'm not saying it doesn't require action. It's a matter of taking inspired, aligned actions, and then you almost intuitively know how to do it. But I have recently received lots and lots and lots of just teachers pop up. They don't know they're my teachers. They don't know they're mentoring me. But I'm watching and I'm listening. I'm like, oh my gosh, those are the same words I think. And hopefully, something I've said today is words you've thought before. Because words matter. What's that? There's another quote. First there was the Word, and the Word was with God. There's a lot to that. First of all, God, for me, God, get over defining it. I had a lot of issues trying to figure out exactly how the whole God thing worked. All I know is a higher energy source. It's love, light, and life, and it's given us everything we need, everything we want, and everything we allow. So that truth, though, that sets us free is knowing that we are directly connected to that and that we get to manifest, experience, and create life experiences for ourselves and for others when we tap into that. And it's not as hard as doing a job you hate. It's not as hard as a to-do list, checking everything off. It's not as hard as I've made it and maybe you're making it. What makes it hard is self-doubt, unworthiness, old programs that aren't true. I don't know enough. I don't have enough. I've messed up so much, there's no way I can do it. It's all part of the deal. Losses become lessons, and those lessons are lessening the burden of those past mistakes, creating space for truth. Because imagine the present moment is this dot. And if you're paying attention only to this present moment, you can create, align with truth, and beautiful, amazing art happens. But if your present moment is trying to expand back to the past, forward to the future, what you need to do later, judging her, judging him, judging this, judging that, comparing yourself, that present moment just like, it becomes very chaotic, and we don't utilize our power, our authentic, true power. A good way to look at it that's helped me, and I hope it helps someone that watches this video. We are energetic beings. Call it spiritual, call it quantum, call it the Holy Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Muhammad, call it whatever you like. But we're energetic beings. God is an energy system as well. We are part of that. We are energetic beings having a physical experience. But our gift is intellect and free will, meaning we get to decide what we think and what we invest attention towards. We get to become aware of what our intentions really are. Intentions are how you are feeling about doing something, about having something, about creating something. So ask yourself, how do you want to feel? And that will guide you towards your true desire. Let's wrap it back up. We are energetic beings having a physical experience, and we've been gifted with this CPU, this navigating receiving center of our mind. And our mind is not our brain. It's part of the deal. It includes our subconscious. It includes all the emotions, and everything's energy. It's up to us to use our mind to direct attention. Where our attention goes, our energy flows. So true, but yet we're not utilizing it. So just ask yourself, become aware, where is my attention going? Is it going towards what you desire or towards what you don't desire? Is it aligning with truth, the truth that will set you free? Or is it with the past and the regrets and all the other gibberish, the mind traps, the ogres that bog up the attention flow? We are energetic beings having a physical experience, co-creating our life experience with how we direct our attention. The Bible says it, the universal laws say it, all the Hermetic principles say it, Bhagavad Gita, Quran, I mean, it goes on and on. Everyone's saying it, but we're not embracing it as the most important truth. So if you've been struggling with self-doubt, if you know it's holding you down, lack of confidence, not finishing things, not starting things, procrastinating, not sharing your energy, those are past mental structures that are blocking you from directing attention towards what you want. They blocked me for years. And let me tell you, those were painful, suffering years. Today, I feel a level of peace I have not felt in years. I am not as wealthy as I will be soon. I don't have the love relationship that used to define my value, but I don't have the self-doubt always clogging up my energetic systems. More on energetic systems in my next video, because we are a combination of, I believe, 6 energetic systems: your physical energy, mental energy, emotional energy, relational energy, and the woo-woo energy, spiritual energy, quantum energy. And then it all comes from one energy source, and that is the one truth. You always knew this. I've always known this. But through conformity, compliance, we've pushed it down, kind of forgotten it. Definitely haven't made it the guiding principle in our life. But every single person that is living a life of their dreams with love, light, prosperity, abundance, safety, peace, they have tapped in to the truth, and it set them free. This is available for all of us. And just in case you needed someone to give you permission, you have permission to remember, to embrace, and to let this truth guide you. It will solve the epidemic of self-doubt, unworthiness, lack of confidence, and just getting held down by the past or what other people's opinions are of us. It's helping me, and I hope with all my heart it helps you. Because if I'm helping you, it empowers me more. So there's a little bit of selfishness to it. All right, we can all be rich. We can all be healthy. We can all be loving, loving, loving life. We just have to remember the truth. All right, I'm Tom Miller. I love sharing my truth, and I hope that your truth resonates. And if so, let's keep this conversation going.